want to lose weight and get in great shape, where do you go? I don't know, but if you're like me, I don't want to go to some muscle-bound head or some skinny chick because it almost feels like they're condescending us and do not understand where we're going. We don't want to go to a fellow fatto because, hell, what could they teach us about it? We're going to try and go, you and I, one-on-one in an accountability partnership to go from fat to phenom because we're the only ones that we can turn to. Hey, what are we at? I don't even know. We're at day 11 or something. Yeah, it's pretty cool having a little chat with my son last night actually. And here's, again, we're back to falling off the wagon. No, it's all good. We're all good. We kind of consolidated. We ate well. We had a few too much sushi yesterday. So the weigh-in this morning was 115.8. And like expected, after a couple of days cleanse, they reckon that when you do eat for a day, you chuck a little bit of weight back on. Again, the problem with the daily measuring is I think, put on a kilo in a day. I ate right. How did that happen? But it's because I didn't really eat solid for 2 days. I just had the liquids, so to be expected. Now, here's where we did fall off the wagon is after I had my chat with Calvin, we're having a social time. We played video games. I got this new arcade machine. It's got all the games on it. We're playing all these old school things, Golden Axe. And my mate Eddie talks about the Golden Axe and Death Adder every time he sees Calvin. How's the Death Adder? And Calvin barely remembered it, because we didn't play it since he was young. I got a new arcade game. It's got this old school game. We're playing Bomb Jack. You remember Bomb Jack? That little one with the little guy looks like Mighty Mouse. So playing all these old things. So anyway, I had a couple of low-carb beers. And one low-carb beer turned into 2, turned into maybe 6, right? So I haven't had a drink for a long time. So I had a few drinks. So anyway, when I woke up this morning, I'm thinking, oh my God, I got a hangover. What did I drink? Is low-carb really low-carb? And I know Calvin got some food on Eat Now, like a Grubhub kind of thing. And I had a bite of his, I don't even know what it was, a garlic bready thing. So it was just bread and cheese. But, even though it's technically, I suppose, vegetarian because I don't have beef, chicken, or pork anymore, it's probably been about a month doing that now. I still have seafood. I still have dairy. And I have veggies, of course. But I still have seafood, dairy, and eggs. So they're the things that make me not vegan, I suppose, is the seafood, dairy, and eggs. So technically, I suppose, even though this thing was bread and cheese, I know bread and cheese is not exactly what they had in mind when you eliminate meat from your diet. Yeah, I'll eliminate meat, but I'll have bread and cheese, garlic bready, cheesy, whatever that stuff was, focaccia or something. So, but then as far as drinking benders go, I didn't exactly jump off the wagon and have ribs. So as far as having a drink, I woke up with a bit of a hangover. And I've right now had my supplements. I haven't had my liquid meal, but I've had my, vitamin pills, supplement pills, whatever you want to call them. And my headache actually has gone away a little bit. So it's good. I woke up with a headache thinking, it's been a long time since you've been hungover, Twiddle. But it's pretty good. So the head's all right. I'm heading to Perth tonight. So I got a pack, not happy about that, but I'm heading to Perth. Got a week hanging with clients and working on my coaching business. So I've got coaching clients, in-office gigs. I've got plenty of calls and coaching calls and all that sort of stuff. And then at the end, after that week, the next week, at the end of that, we fly to America for, of course, the Schwarzenegger party. And we've really just launched on a big event we're going to do over there. So I'm pretty happy. It's good. Big LA event. There'll be a couple of hundred real estate agents at that. It was just going to be a little thing for 30 or 40 agents, but we thought, look, we're there. Let's do it properly. So we hired a big room and we're going to go all out now filling that up. I've only launched it for 12 hours. We've already got 13 people registered and we only just put a little post on Facebook. So no marketing yet. So it's good. Once we do some marketing, that'll fill up and everything's going good. But of course, we now have, in American time, it is now Saturday night over there, Sunday morning here. It's 2 weeks till the Schwarzenegger event, the party. So I've got 2 weeks now to drop 5.8 kilos. Is that possible? Well, I think so. So far, so good. I've been able to drop good weight pretty quick when I'm disciplined. So discipline it is. I'm glad you're with me to help me get from 115.8 right now to 110 minimum within 2 weeks. I'm still secretly hoping we can do 1.109. That's my secret hope. I'll need another bit of cleansing action there, I think, to get there. All right. So I hope you're going well. Been nearly a couple of weeks. We're 10, 11 days or something into our accountability program. I know if you've been sticking to it, you'll have seen some shifts in your weight. Now, of course, you may not have had as much to lose as me. I started at 119 when we're doing this, but as you know, I started at 129. And you know what? Those first couple of kilos are pretty easy to lose. If you just eat right, even half eat right and go for a walk, you're going to drop good weight when you're so overweight. But if you're not as overweight as I am or was, then, don't be discouraged if you're not losing half a kilo a day or whatever it is that I'm losing, because I've got a lot to lose. And, like I say, when you're carrying a lot of weight, it's way easier to drop big numbers per kilo. So kind of think of it more like a percentage, not like a figure. If you're 80 kilos and you need to get down to 75 and you don't lose half a kilo, don't worry so much. You might only lose 100 grams, but you lose 100 grams a day for 6 months, man, you're going to be an animal in 6 months. So stay with me. Don't lose the faith. Even if you fall off the wagon, like I have, like 9/10 of my days we've been talking, that I've been saying, oh, geez, I've messed up again 90% of the time. So we're going all right. If after a mess-up day with alcohol, having a good old party with your son, and you were going to put on a few kilos anyway because it's the day after a cleanse day when you eat food again. So, I had a few too many sushis, but they were tuna and egg sushis. It's not like they were the fried chicken, sushi with mega dim sims or anything. So I had a few extra sushis that I probably should have, but it's all good. So we're 115.8. So from the start of this program, that means we're down 3.2. So happy days. 3.2 in under 2 weeks. It's all good. I reckon we can handle that. But next 2 weeks have to be beast mode, because I got to double the rate with which I'm losing it. Because if that means on average I'm losing about 1.6 kilos a week, that ain't going to be enough to get me to the Schwarzenegger goal of 110 within 2 weeks. Wish me luck. Talk to you tomorrow, hey? Keep rocking.